here's how the game works to start with. Later on, we're going to be finishing with as much curl and spin as we can to try and bend the ball around the keeper. So the first thing that we need to do is just be able to generate side spin with the inside of the foot. So we're going to play a little game where we're just passing the ball off the wall. But every time we do it, we're going to open the foot and try and catch the edge of the ball to generate maximum spin. Right? So we're not trying to hit power. It's like 10% power, but 100% spin. We're going to go inside the foot, and curl with loads and loads of spin back off the wall. Okay? Go. So you reset the ball, make sure it's behind the red pancakes every time. Pull the camera around this way a little bit. Then we're going to go inside of the foot, try and catch the ball really thin, and generate as much spin as you can. So if you practice that, inside the foot, hit in the middle like that, and then just bounce straight back. Nice, boy. Again. Low power, high amount of spin. Pretty good, boy. In here, follow through. Imagine you're almost missing the ball, yeah? Just get to the edge. Nice, boy, again. 4 or 5 more of them. Nice, lad. Reset the ball left a bit. Again. So now we're going maximum on the side spin. A little bit more power. Good. The first part is just mastering the technique of generating spin, because once we start to add a little bit of power to this, then we'll start getting curl, okay? So we'll bring the camera in here. Now, what we're going to try and do here, I'll go get the rest of the ball. What we're going to do, you come in here. We're going to aim for a little red traffic cone. See the little corner in the bottom corner? That's the bottom corner that we're aiming for. We're aiming for that side net. Inside of the foot, pass the ball to the far corner. Try and aim for that red cone. Easy as that. Looks really simple, look. Did I miss? Yeah. Yeah. So accurate, far post. All right, yeah, do it first time. Perfect. Now, Jay, don't go chasing today, mate. You've got plenty of spares. Like being a pro player, you never have to chase a ball. It's a bit lazy. Inside the foot, far corner, good accuracy. All right. Don't worry about the misses. Once. Side net inside the foot. Pass it. All right. We dragged it a little bit. Really concentrate on the part of the ball that you're trying to hit. So you can. What I try and do for now is just get the accuracy. Straight ball, very little curl, just so accurate. Once you've got the accuracy of it, and you hit the right part of the goal, then we can start to worry about the curl. But for now, just try and go middle of the ball, because curl is going to affect your aim. We'll talk about that later. Trying to make sure we just get centre of the ball right in this far corner. Far corner. Inside foot, far corner. Go there first. Nice shot. Hey, inside the post. All right, and then last one. 2 in a row. Excellent, Jay. Well done. Now, the reason that we're doing passing here rather than shooting is because what we want to do first of all is concentrate on accuracy. And once you've got your accuracy, you can start bringing in things like power and curl and all that. Make the shot look really good. But for now, the main thing is getting the accuracy. Now that you've got the accuracy, so you get from the middle of the ball, now on the ball against the wall, where we go for maximum what? Maximum side spin, yeah. So we're going to go spin. So maximum spin in out that far post. If the ball travels slow, it's okay. If the ball goes a bit in the air, it's okay. What I care about now is how the ball rotates by catching the edges. Yeah? If you're getting that movement and you miss, we're still pretty happy. If it goes bottom corner and you didn't get any side spin, then that's not success. Yeah? Try to go spin now. Nice wide follow. Not bad. Good lad. Go again. Going side foot, lots of side spin. So what we're really concentrating on here, Jaden, is making sure that the spin on the ball is maximum. And if that sacrifices a bit of power, that's fine. We're just trying to make sure we can get that side spin on the ball to go far corner. Nice effort. Hey! Great shot. Good lad. Let's go again. Remember the game that we did off the wall? Trying to catch the edge of the ball. Nice and wide on that follow through. Yeah? So try not to drag the follow through across the body. Try and open up the follow through so it's nice and wide and just catch the edge of it. Bad, the rest is not very well. If you hit a ball with just side spin, getting curls is actually quite hard. So watch this. If I just go massive side spin, but no power, you see how the ball's not actually curling? It's rolling in a straight straight line. The side spin didn't really do anything to it. If I get the ball with no side spin and loads of power, again, it won't curl. But if I can get both, where we can add some power and get some side spin, that's where you get curl. So curl comes from spin plus power. So now I'm going to go inside of the foot, I'm still trying to catch the edge of the ball. Just before I hit it, go a bit hard, yeah? So it's still inside the foot, catch the edge of it, nice and wide on the follow through, back, hit a bit hard. We can take that. Now, same thing. What I'm going to do is give you a bit of a target. See these arrows are here. Try and catch them with the inside of the foot. These ones here. Yeah? So those little stripes there, try and catch them inside of the foot. But now that you're getting spin, let's add a bit of power as well. Let's go. Nice. Keep going for power and get that side spin. Woo! That was scoring power. Yes! That is called progress, mate. Went from tapping a ball bottom corner to whipping it inside of the foot. Let's go again. Oh, now that's what happens. Yeah. What happened there, Jay, is you've hit the middle of the ball in the middle of the foot. So you've got the power, but you see what happens, like I said before, if you get power and no spin, you can't get curl. So it's really concentrate on that wide follow through, yeah? Nice and big on the follow through, and then that little bit of power, that's what you get the spin and the bend, yeah? A little bit narrow that shot for me, but that's what we're aiming for. Go wide. Not bad, good effort, it's alright, we'll get a few more balls in. That is a great finish. Unfortunately, it hit the ball, but was bottom corner with a little bit of... Okay, so bring your ball back in. I'm going to say this bit just in front of the camera, make sure people can hear it. So what tends to happen here is we start getting power and we add that to the side spin and put those two together against this curl. The problem is with the curl, is you're aiming for the side netting, where the little traffic cone is, gives us that nice target to aim for. But with the ball travelling in that direction, plus curl, the curl pulls it central, and central is probably where the goalkeeper is going to be. It's probably going to be near post, and it's going to reach the centre of the goal. Wide. Excellent, good. So you've already worked it out. If we start aiming a little bit outside the post, then the curl can bring it back inside. But what's happening at the moment, especially the ones where they're going wrong, what aiming is sort of anywhere on the right, but then the bend in the curl ups the ball and pulls it across, and that's where the keeper's going to be stood. So I'll set the ball the same, still try and try a similar part of the ball, but now my aim in terms of where I put my feet, where I'm concentrating and where I'm hitting the ball, you see where the number 2 is? I'm aiming more on that side, like a little bit outside the post, and then as I'm aiming there, but with the curl, it should just bend towards that far corner more. So that's more the area that we're aiming. I actually end up hitting exactly where I aim. But that's what we're going for. Aim a little bit more right, because the curl's going to take it left. Makes sense, yeah? Let's reset the balls and have a few goes at that. Follow through. Try and generate the spin and the bend on it as well as the power, yeah? Let's give it a try. Aim outside the post, let's do it. Nice effort, good. You see how it's just tucking in a little bit to the left. Let's go same again. Aim a little wider, a little bit more to the right. Let's try and get it to bend outside that post. Nice! That was a perfect execution, that one, Jay. Well done. So let's go again. So roll it. Inside foot. Far corner. Getting pretty good at this, aren't you? Outside the ball. Inside the foot. Not bad. That's quite a common one, Jay. It happens sometimes where we catch the bottom of the ball and we didn't get any of the side. So we just generated the wrong spin. We got back spin, we didn't get any side spin. Not bad, good effort. The more speed on the ball there is, Jay, the more it's going to help you turn it into power and spin. So a little bit faster on the roll to get after it and finish it, yeah? Bigger roll, then faster shot. Ready? Go. Up your foot, far corner. Not bad. Oh, I hit the post. Right, Jay, so the next bit we're going to do now is one touch, which means I play a through ball, you run onto it and finish it. The difference with this one is before, you were stepping outside the ball and placing your foot exactly where you wanted it. With this one, because I'm going to be playing the through ball, the first thing you've got to do is chase after the ball. So your body is going to be behind the ball. So what we want to do here is step out the line of the ball just before you finish it. You were doing it a little bit before, we'll see if you can get it right now. So I'm going to play the through ball, you'll run onto it, and as you're chasing it down, you step out the line of the ball. Now I've got the finish I wanted, great, but I do not get that finish if if I don't step out the line of the ball, because that's what unlocks that inside of the foot.
Yeah.
I'll do another one now where I don't step out the line of the ball. Watch how bad the finish is. It goes forward, I try and hit from here, I just can't get the inside of the foot around the ball. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Thierry Henry was a master at this. Unbelievable finisher. And you see players now like Mbappe do it, you see players like Mane do it, but it all comes from as you're approaching down the line of the ball, we step out the line of it to open up the body and hit that same finish. Let's give it a try. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Set. Go. On one touch, open the body, far corner. Good effort, Jay, not bad. The most common type of shot here will probably be hitting the near post. We've really got to concentrate on that far side of the goal. Not just far side out there. Step out the line of it. Far corner. Open that body up. Nice effort. No. Eh? How did that happen? Foot, far corner. Better, Jay. What a finish that is. So as you're chasing the ball, you're also coming across the path of it to be able to finish it. That makes sense? So watch what happens here. You play me through the ball. I start on this side of the ball. You play it through, and I've got to get across the ball. See what I mean? A bit narrow that one. Keeper's probably saved it, but I've stepped across the ball to get in the right place. Ready? So you start on the right side of the ball. Get across that left side of it, and then finish. Far corner. Oh, he's hit near post. It's all right, buddy. Get your body across the ball and then finish. I'm glad we pressed record on that one. You're doing this without a goalkeeper, but when we understand the concept of where to aim, how to get it there, the goalkeeper becomes irrelevant, because any well-trained goalkeeper with a ball in this position is going to be near post. So we don't need an actual keeper stood there to know that we have to bend this ball far post. Now the reason that we go for bend is to try and take it out of the keeper's reach. If I was to bend this like with the outside of the foot or the left foot, it bends towards the keeper to then go into the far corner. So the type of shot that we're trying to hit here is the opposite. We're trying to bend the ball outside the post so that even a diving keeper probably won't reach it. Ready? Inside foot, far corner. Good pass that, he's definitely finishing it first time. Not bad. Okay, start doing this.
Yeah.
Guess what the keeper's thinking? Far post, yeah, he's thinking I've got for that shot, the road to spin, and loads of curl and loads of bend. So watch on this one how I try and disguise the shot, and I try and stay right behind the ball until the last second. So watch now how I come right behind it, right behind it, right behind it. See how one step got me out the line of the ball, that was it. I don't want to give the keeper clues by stepping out too early. Now it's natural that you're doing that because you're learning the technique and you're getting used to it. But now that we're good at it and now that we understand it, now we're going to try and keep it up our sleeve, keep it a secret for the last second. Got it? Give it a try. So go right down the line of the ball. Step fire. Yes, better. Well done, Jay. Right behind it, right behind it, right behind it. Now go. Oh, not bad. Good effort. Stay behind the ball, stay behind the ball, stay behind the ball. Step out and fire. Yes! That was better. That's it. Stay behind the ball. Step out. Fire! Oh! Good effort. Now that we're compromising your run up a little bit, we're not making things quite as easy for you in terms of how you approach the ball. But we're making things harder for you at the same time. We're making things harder for the keeper. They can't tell what you're going to do. But what we've lost a little bit is that side spin. Yeah? So now, and this is part of the finishing process, every time you start learning about the next bit, you can forget about another bit. So you have to try and pull it all together now. So remember how we got the curl with catching the edge of the ball and generating the spin. The power plus the spin is what got us the curl. But at the minute, we are hitting right through the middle of it and getting no curl, so we're not getting the spin. So now I'm coming right from behind the ball, I'm stepping out late, and I'm trying to curl on the ball. You got it? Again, I was wrong, but I am concentrating on spin and not just power. Let's do this on the track. Ready? Let's go. Step out, far corner. Not bad, got a bit more size from it, good boy. Right outside that post. Yes! That's the finish you want, across the keeper. Final ball. Go far corner, get the side spin, step out the line of it. Good effort, Jay, not bad. All right. The next finish that we're going to go for is still far post finishing, But this is a far post finish when we are on the right side of the pitch, so we've got to change the technique. Everything that we did before was to generate spin and curl. The problem is that spin and curl now make this shot harder rather than easier. If I'm going far post with my shot here, then I don't want to curl, because when I aim far post, but I go the curl, it bends away from the keeper and away from the net. Now, the problem is, to still get that ball to go in, with that curl, I then have to pull my aim to the right, and then I'm putting it closer to the keeper. So the keeper probably saves it. So what we're going to try and do on this one is hit it with no spin, or certainly less spin. And to do that, we have to now try and unlock the laces to make this connection. Okay? So you're coming over here, Jay. We're going to have a couple of little practice. We're not going to do this on the run very much. We're going to do this with the ball pretty still, just like we did the last one. And what we're going to do here, start with the ball just under your studs. Okay? All we're going to do is roll the ball forward and then try and get the red corner bottom corner. And when we're doing this, we are trying to go toes down, and we are trying to catch the ball diagonal and go follow through in that same direction that the ball's going. To do that, we've got to turn the hips a bit. Your hips are facing forward, so as you strike it, you've got to rotate your hips a little bit to come around. So I'm going to roll the ball forward and then rotate the hips and strike through. You see how there's no curl on it, yeah? Now I went a little bit near post there, so again, keeper saves it. So we're trying to get a little bit more rotation than that, and try and go more far post. Still go near post, what am I doing? Let's go one more time. This all comes from where I'm hitting the ball. I'm hitting the ball a little bit too here. I need to come round it more to get more reverse on it, yeah? So it studs, little roll out from the feet. That's more like it. No spin on the ball, and I'm firing it across the keeper. Now the good thing about going far post is one, vulnerable part of the goalkeeper probably isn't covering it, but two, even if the keeper dives across and makes the save, he's probably not holding it. He's going to push it out for a corner, it might spill for a rebound, your striker might fly in at the back post and get a touch on it. It could even be an own goal of an effective defender. So that's why we go far post. Anything that goes near post, bang, keeper holds it. No rebound opportunity, and they probably hit you on a counter attack as well. What we had to do on that bit, Jay, was basically take your brain away from the goal, because then your brain starts to concentrate on where the ball's going. So we take the brain away from the goal and just goes feet, 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 get my feet right. And now when we do that, well, now we can worry about whether it goes in. You get it? But let's really focus on the feet. What does the right foot do? It strikes and we land on it. Let's go. Out from the feet, land on the right leg. Fuming. Go on, one big touch out from the feet, toes down, cross it. Not bad, near post. Alright, set the ball. To see you took a bad first touch, that was very good. Because now I'm going to put you going away from goal and still get round it. You got it? So now it's a bigger hip rotation, and if you don't land that way, hips round it, fire. That's not a bad effort, good start. Roll across the keeper, fire. Very good. Easy. Let's go. So we're on the left, we're on the out to the right. Snap those hips round it. Snap the hips. Bang. Nothing more. Absolutely brilliant. Enough the far post. You know that shirt you've got on? But it all comes from that hip rotation. If you were still keeping your left foot on the floor, if you were still hitting the ball like this, and even when you get far post, there's no power. So the keeper just saves it. So the reason that you've done so well here is because you've started getting this left foot off the floor, so that unlocks the laces and the power. You have to get around it with the right foot. So that's where it comes from. We push it this way, left foot comes up out the way, so we can get across it and finish it, yeah? It's the only way to get that power on the far corner. Let's go. Snap those hips around it. Go on, you can do it too. Mate, yours was better than mine. Are we happy?